The history of beekeeping in Fiji. We have got the exotic species that were brought in by the early European settlers as the source of energy and a source of sugar, substitute for sugar in their diet. And the first Italian queen bees were imported prior to 1924. That is what we have got from our records. And in 1979 to 1980, importation of nucleus colonies was established at Lomaivuna Agriculture Station in Naitasiri, whereby those colonies were used for queen breeding program. At that point in time, Mr. Ram Shankar had 50 hives, and those he had for mainly queen production. These are some of the pictures from Mr. Mackenzie's farm. And in 1980, Batiri station imported 10 nucleus from New Zealand, and then we started training queen bees. Those 10 nucleus that were imported from New Zealand were of Italian origin. And these are some of the following beekeepers, the tycoons of the industry. They were running the show at that point in time. Akhil's Apri, Ba Provincial, Vijendra's Apri, Mr. Ram Shankar, and Malwaya's Apri, Zabir Khan, Hariram Ulshivo. After 1980, then in year 2022, there was a recent importation of Italian strain Apis mellifera 20 from Western Australia under the ACR beekeeping breeding project. These were the bees from Batiri. This is the recent queen bee importation. And my other colleague will be elaborating more on the important stock that we have on the island of Makungai. Our apiculture development program, we have our objectives: expansion of the apiculture industry by provision of effective, efficient and economical research and development programs such as bee gene pool, improvement program, a continued program from 2014, provision of improved genetics to farmers. We have a target of at least 100 queen bees and 100 nucleus colonies. Developing further marketing strategies for bees and bee products, both for local and exports. And continue human resource development program by provision of training on basic beekeeping, which covers post-handling, harvest handling, value addition and marketing of honey and byproducts, hive and hive parts, construction and queen bee breeding, which is also collaborated by Fiji Beekeepers Association. The honey industry overview. To date, we have a total of 1,200 bee farmers who run 13,500 beehives on ground. The total amount of honey produced in year 2022, that's last year, was 344 tons. The average honey production per hive for the year was 30 kg. So this is the graph that we have. Our production versus import and exports. Now the geographical distribution by division. In the Western Division, we have 607 farmers who run a total of 8,753 beehives. In the Northern Division, in Vanuatu, we have 429 farmers who run 3,832 beehives. In Central, we have 127 farmers who run 653 beehives. In Eastern, 37 farmers with 262 beehives, a total of 1,200 and 13,505 beehives altogether. Honey price. Bulk honey at 20 liter packs now ranges from $10 to $14 per kg, 5-gate price, and having an average of $12,000 per ton. That's a farm gate wholesale price. Retail 750 ml bottle that goes at $20 to $30 a bottle. Formerly, average price per ton is $25,000. Honey on supermarket shelves with proper packaging. Now with major activities, Ministry of Agriculture, we have a target to reach 300 tons per year, and we have a target to supply 100 genetically improved queen bees, the important strain, to our local farmers. Supply of 100 nucleus colonies, establishment of a honey collection center, and creating an export pathway for honey. We also have challenges that comes with it. We have understaffing for carrying out research-related activities, such as queen breeding, research trials, and collection of data, with lesser ground impact, lack of vendors for beekeeping equipment supply, lacking quality and consistency, lack of access to marketing of honey for some beekeepers, for example, with the lack of marketing knowledge, lack of export market, and the last is the pest and disease outbreak. The future outlook, we have better genetic improvement program to improve the natural stock through imported Italian strain, thus will increase production. Value adding of byproducts from hives, wax, pollen, propolis, etc. Employment, income generating opportunities. Development of market, create an export pathway for honey. Overseas training, capacity building for new adaptive technologies. Develop and release research findings after completing various trials, and develop the best code of practice. We've got a few pictures. And this is probably the end result of a beehive. Nawalevu, thank you.